you guys are leaving the ship.
Yeah.
Where they belong.
Okay, so you're outside the ship in the hangar. You guys will be on the, I suppose, west side at the moment, because you would have come out at the back.
So north is at the top of the sheet.
Yes, we'll say north is at the top.
Not that that's a terribly relevant direction in terms of alien planets, but it really helps get your head around directions.
It's more for directions, yeah, because that probably isn't more.
Was it like a stairway from this? Because we're on the bottom, but the armory is on the floor above us, right? Was there just a way to get up there? Because
there are, well, once you get out of the ship, you will be able to see that there are ladders leading up to the walkways up above.
I'm an idiot. Before I leave and follow them,
Yeah.
can I reactivate the comm system and put the frequency on one of my TAC channels so I can listen into any broadcasts that might be happening on that frequency? That they use?
The frequency he used talking to the ship.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, and then I'll shut it back down again.
Yeah, you can see ladders leading up to those walkways. You can see one on the south, basically on the south and north, leading up to the second story, but it's all open up there.
okay. Did they seem well used? Because, like, if it was standard procedure to just come back and go straight to the armory, those ladders would be really well used. You know what I mean?
Oh, you're looking for like bright, shiny patches
You'd have
on
to
the
get
rungs.
Yeah.
you'd have to get closer to see.
We're gonna head that way
Everything in here looks like the hangar's doors haven't even finished closing yet. And you can see like dust and stuff blowing out. Everything kind of looks a little blasted by the elements in here. It looks very.
They
rough.
don't maintain it well.
Yeah.
Wasn't this previously a Volus research station?
Correct.
Can you have a look at the rungs to see how widely spaced they are, to determine whether they're newer or older?
I would have to get closer to that, I imagine, or can I just see
You could probably make a perception check. Spot check.
spot?
Sorry.
That's good. That's not loud. That's no. That's a one.
That's a ladder with rungs on it.
Well, we're going in that direction.
People
anyway.
go up the ladder with the rungs. They
Thanks.
put their hands and feet on the rungs to climb the ladder.
A ladder is a device which allows you to bypass the effects of gravity, or so it would seem, by using the pneumatic motion of your own musculature.
Yeah.
They're like stairs, but more uppy.
Your ladders are my forklifts.
Oh my god! Is anybody else looking for this now that they're who's outside? Are you, or is Tiala not particularly interested?
I'm watching what everyone else is doing.
Yeah.
I'm sure Tiala's actually also looking for people.
That's what I'm
And
looking
noises.
for. Looking for other people and seeing what's going on around.
You can just button check.
I'm doing the opposite, making sure my helmet's very close so I don't have to smell the Krogan.
24.
You can see somebody.
We need that armor.
We need to leave him into the
Manipulating
ship
like
after.
a crane above the other ships, so you can see them. They're on the edge of a
Gantry.
gantry that pokes out from the south up on the top. So there's a bit that pokes out from the south heading north, and they're using some kind of terminal there, and there appears to be like a crane.
That's crazy.
Not you. Doing something to the other ship.
Inferior.
I'd see this when I stepped out in my cloak as well, wouldn't I?
If you looked in there, because you'd have to
'Cause I would
immediately look and like you'd have to do a swing around and look up to your.
Well, I'd be looking around very paranoidly for people, so I don't know if I'd look in that direction. Probably not.
Because we're taking the path that Logan has to take to the ship.
Yeah. And there's a walkway that's almost above you, so you wouldn't be able to tell from there whether anybody's up on that because of the angle you're at. Somebody would have
Don't
to.
want to fire off the radar until we're holding the security.
So if anybody's on the one that's almost directly above you, heading across like west to east, basically down the centre of the whole
Yep.
area, nobody can see it without moving out if there's anybody on that.
Well, I'll wait until they're heading up the ladder before I make any moves.
which ladder are you going to? The south ladder, I take it?
Yeah, the south one. Can I make another check when we get closer?
Sure.
Please roll a 1.
Yeah.
That would be hilarious.
Yes.
Remember that time I tried to do stealth and rolled 3 1s in a row?
Remember that time I tried to do stealth and almost blew the whole mission because I rolled nothing over a
That's-
3 or
it's
9?
He
Two
rolled 2
ones.
1s.
Right, it's 22.
Wow, Kurt Angle, you suck.
22?
Yeah.
Yeah, this as you get closer, you realise this ladder is slightly wider than most ladders. Not by much, but like half as much again as wide as a standard ladder.
Yeah.
And yes, there are rungs every.
Because they...
It's
yeah,
only
yeah,
about this
okay.
much gap, and then there's rungs.
The mobility in those little suits wouldn't be too great, so a wider ladder as well. Hadn't thought of that.
What about like the what I was looking for before, like how well used it seems.
They look fairly well used, yeah. There's not much.
Because if he'd arrived at this
Yeah.
brand new shiny ladder that's almost got no use, you'd be like, no one does this, we're not going up there.
Yeah. That's
That would be weird.
Yeah, you could tell that there would have used to have been paint on these rungs, but it's almost all gone.
yeah. Okay. Up the ladder then.
Follow.
You fool, you did it in the wrong order.
Oh, right over left, not left over right.
No, you first.
She's not in the sexy armor, it doesn't matter. So yeah, we go start heading up the ladder. And get to the top without any issues. You want to make another spot check when you get to the top?
Yes.
Eesh.
14.
That's enough.
27.
Yeah, there appears to be somebody using the. There's a terminal pretty much up on the walkway on the west side, center of the. Yeah, somebody's using a terminal on there.
Does it seem to be that is what is operating the crane?
No, that's the person on the south.
Ah, okay.
The south one. So there's a second one. They're both humanoid.
So-
they could be. You can't tell. They could be. They're male, but they could be Batarian. They could be human. It's actually pretty. Oh, it could be Drow.
With the 27, can I tell if they're armed?
You can tell they're armed immediately. They've got a gun on their back.
That's normal to be
And
armed in the
aside-
base then, so you guys are clear.
And they've got an assault rifle on their back.
Cool.
And a pistol on their hip. And same with the one using the crane. They're both helmeted.
Right then, we're heading towards the armory as planned.
That'd be the south central door.
Of the hangar, yes.
Yeah, we are up on the upper regions on
The north,
two now.
north
so.
door of the yeah.
Yeah, so you guys just casually wander in.
The door shut.
Door is shut.
It will disc on it as I go through. Just
Oh, I see. But is it locked?
Not long.
yeah, put that will disc on it. Carry on through.
Is there anything inside the
Yes. As you walk in, pretty much about the distance from me to Stephen, there's a Tyrian with his back. Well, it's back into the side. He's probably about this angle to you, and he's he's leaning on a large container, and which you would guess is a weapons locker, basically. And he's talking with a Krogan.
Shove grenades in their mouths.
It's going to become the new thing.
No, see, it can't work in most circumstances.
19 on spot for cameras.
Oh, spot for cameras. 22.
There is a camera on the south wall, center.
Cool.
Sup? Says the Krogan as he notices you come in.
Just came back, dropping these in.
Yeah, you guys seem late.
It was a nightmare.
What happened? Those Sidewinders didn't catch you, did they?
Do you think we'd be here?
I don't know. I don't know if, their badassness is over-exaggerated just to scare us, or...
See, that's what I thought. I thought it was just a scare tactic to keep us in line.
And you still think that?
I haven't fought them yet.
Well, checking your gear.
I'll just go to do that.
Just hand over your stuff. Hey, where's Pay?
Sorry?
Pay. There's only two of you. Where's Pay?
This is on the ship, probably. There was some problem with the engine. We needed to hold something together. Should be up in a couple of minutes.
Fair enough. Well, welcome back.
I love the detail of the name. It's a great name for so. Oh right, you're cut. Here you go. No, pay the person, you asshole.
So
It's exactly the kind of trick I'd use to throw all of you in prison.
there's 2 doors, isn't there?
Yeah, there's one.
Yep.
Effective.
There's the one you
There's
came
3
through,
total.
there's
2 doors. Now, can we get to either one of them?
The one on the south door looks like it's locked. But the other one...
What is that? That's the mess hall, isn't it?
Yeah.
8.
The one on the east wall, it does not appear to be.
So the one that appears to be locked, can the Krogan see the door from where he is while he's talking to Crane?
While he's talking to Crane at the moment, his back would mostly be to it, but if he starts talking to that Turian again, because if he's got that Krogan vision, he'll be able to see it.
And the Turian would notice me if I go towards
I'm
it.
thinking if he can keep their attention, you could sidle around and
just on the door.
I mean, the
camera.
Turian would probably...
And the camera.
Yeah, the Turian would probably... He could notice it if his attention was drawn there for some reason.
So I'm going to sort of head that way, hoping that Crane notices what I'm doing.
I mean, you can head that way for the most part, and it's going to look like you're just heading towards the other door.
Yeah.
For the most part, anyway.
Did you ever meet that Krogan, Zargon?
Zargon?
Yeah.
No, never met the guy. Heard about him.
Just seemed like the injury seemed severe, but almost like he just wanted dropped off on Ilium instead of somewhere else, you know what I mean?
They probably wanted all those Asari to take care of it, sponge baths and stuff.
yeah,
That'd be
they
the
do
life,
that all
wouldn't
the
it?
time.
I mean, I can't blame him. You guys, I don't think there's any other missions.
I'm guessing you're
planned,
completely out of
so
notice, so
yeah,
you put the disc on, right?
Yep, I'm just on the camera.
Really?
And on the door.
We went off
That
while there's been
happens.
nothing the whole time.
Not really. I mean, we're wondering where you were, but
Got tagged and... If you should head down to the ship, see all the damage. Pilot said the inside's totally wrecked.
inside.
Yeah.
How'd that happen?
Broke fire, apparently.
I'll let the mechanics deal with it. That's their problem.
I thought the outside of the ship was the stopping the inside getting blown up.
Yeah, it is. Don't let people on the ship, I guess, is the lesson.
So Tiala rejoins the group having successfully done that.
Okay, what do you...
But we just did it!
See,
clearly worked!
You still have to make rolls! But I'm guessing it's you putting an Attor disc
On the camera.
On the camera and the door.
and the door, both of them.
Preferably, yes.
How many of those you
Well,
allowed
I have to
carry?
make a spot check.
They are tiny. And they're
They're about the size of a poker chip or a hockey puck.
Yeah.
So heaps.
Well, no. we don't carry too many because they're they don't really do anything in of themselves, but they do allow someone, like say the tech of the party, to do tech things to things without having to physically be there. They're basically a short-range transmitter manipulator.
They're also like, we can only have them so much as Ator can make them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have to recover every disc, so we've still got them.
There have been
They have to-
destroys.
yeah. I'm going to have to learn how to make them because Ator's no longer with us. He's in Tulska or somewhere, I don't know.
He's busy learning what you want to learn. Oh hell! 1, 2, could be 3. Probably not.
No.
Oh yeah, because Midas was,
Bionic.
away piloting your ship. We had to send somebody else to get the sorry woman back from her vacation. We were hoping he'd get back, but so she's back on station again. Maybe there haven't been any orders because of that. But
What, can you think of a silent way to fight a biotic? I can't. Well, not without a lot of lube and surprise.
well, you guys will probably just want to go and have a shower and take a load off.
Missile first.
You're gonna be starving unless Ilium had some good cuisine.
Cesari's eat some weird shit.
You've
I think we're ready to go.
Yeah. Now I'm going to get out the door and put another disc on the way out.
Yeah, I will also leave.
You're going into 8, right?
Yes.
Okay, so if you can still make your way around to 5.
12. To 12 is a vestibule.
Yeah, good old vestibule.
Okay, vestibule.
The vestibule!
You guys are so fascinated by those.
There are so many vestibules.
It's just a fucking little hub area.
That's where the water cooler lives.
I just wondered
Yeah.
why it was so important that the guy who was being tortured and interrogated noted that there are vestibules specifically. I gotta. There's a vestibule here and another one over here.
Someone he knows called them that once, and now it's just like the
Oh no! They'll kill me if they don't know about the vestibules.
Wouldn't you have said exactly the same thing?
You'd be like one of these little areas. Talk, damn it!
Vestibules! The vestibules! What's a vestibule? Oh no!
You better do.
We just put some chairs and a vending machine in there.
Okay, so you guys enter room 8.
Yep.
Okay, there's a lot in this room.
Game 24 on cameras.
24 on cameras, okay.
Ugh.
Okay, there's... As you walk in directly ahead of you, you can see a staircase heading down.
Yep.
There appears to be an Asari dancing on a pole to the very left.
That's very important.
Directly past the staircase is a bar. And there's a Turian and Asari standing behind it having a chat. Just to the south of the bar is tables and chairs set up. There's a Krogan and a Batarian
Dancing on poles?
No.
Damn.
They're eating food and drinking and just having a chat. Immediately to your right, running down the entire wall until it hits the south.
So the west wall.
Yeah, down the west wall. It's just like booth seats going all the way down.
Oh yes.
And then they curve around and continue.
The love seats.
There's actually some, the kind of more love seats down on the corners.
Told you.
Are they just like some miscellaneous people sitting in them and shit?
Then
There's
where's
a
the
couple of
sex and
Batarians
RPGs?
sitting in
Because you wouldn't be
one,
playing them.
No.
just directly to your right. On the ones on the south wall that are further down, on the love seats, there's a Turian sitting across from Asari. They're eating and having drinks.
One would not think so many Asari would be working with the Void Wraith, but apparently, Void Wraith gets you bitches.
And to the south of the table and chair setup is one of those virtual Biotti ball card tables, and there's a Drell and a Batarian playing a virtual holographic bodyball game at the moment.
We need.
Get their cards.
Because you came across one before on the Citadel and he was like, I can't steal that.
And I can't afford one. Get that table, bro.
We could sell it.
It'll be like that whole thing.
I've got a
in,
bunch of Nerf barrels you can have in exchange.
It'll be like that whole thing with the couch in Green Harvest. Blue Harvest.
Blue Harvest.
They ruined that.
Or whichever one of those
Yeah,
three
it was
was
the first one.
that had the couch in it.
Rebel scum.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one.
Cameras. Okay. On
Surely
the-
there wouldn't be cameras in the entertainment area looking at all the pole dancing and Saurians.
You can only see one. It is on. Okay, you see that door on the east wall, the top one? It's right above there.
Okay.
So it's basically facing the stairs and the door from 6.
Yeah, so like it would be like the bar would be over here.
Yeah, that's correct. Yes.
Got it.
This base is better than ours.
Again, are they all armed here or not?
And the stripper poles.
Because it could be different that out there is armed and here.
They're armed and armored, but most of them they've all got their helmets off. Oh, the Asari on the pole is not armed.
Okay.
And armored. The ones tending bar are not. As far as you can tell, they're not
So-
armored, but you don't know about arms because you don't know what's.
No. What about the Asari? Are they also armoured and
The only one that isn't
only
is the
two
one
of
on the
them,
pole. The one.
right? Everyone else is.
There's an Asari behind the bar. She is not armored, and there's one who is armored, having a chat with the Turian on the south.
Cool.
Booth seats.
We're heading to door 12.
And there was a Krogan and a Solarian.
Actually, door
Krogan
12's
and a Batarian
And
sitting
two
at the table.
door 12's a vestibule, right?
Yes.
It might look less suspicious if we go to door 10.
And a Turian, did you say?
Which is above.
Yes,
Turian
the
is
Asari.
chatting with the Asari on the south. The booth in the south.
So there's 3 Asari plus 1 pole dancer.
2 Asari.
Right, yeah.
And a pole
That's
dancer.
10.
1 Batarian, 1 Krogan, and 1 Turian.
No, there's another 2 Batarians having some drinks on the booth seat directly to the south on your right.
In the
And
love
then
seats.
the one having a game with the Drell at the bounty table.
So 3 in total.
4 in total. 4 Batarians. 1
You get
Drell.
the ones from the first room as well.
That's a lot of people I'm going to have to kill. Well, they gotta poop sometime.
That's where we're heading now.
Everybody poops.
Grab boots over the stalls. They come in, they sit down, you slice their dick off while they're screaming. You stab them in the ass.
And then who looks up when you go in there?
no
Honestly.
one.
The furthest away cubicle.
Yeah.
Carry
Yeah.
on.
You stuff the body somewhere,
Here's something
some more
of
come
note.
in, you
You
spend a
was
few
your,
days here, everyone's dead.
What was your spot? Your check
That's
earlier?
24.
24. Hanging from the roof by chains every so often are like in ship engines and stuff. Like they're using them as decorations hanging up on them.
Oh, like bits and pieces of shit.
Yeah.
I bet you those are from things they've blown the shit out of.
Souvenirs.
Sort of like how we have all those heads on the wall.
They're using them like bar decorations.
The gift heads.
That
Yeah.
or it's a really shitty ball under
Eventually
the
I'm going to
seat.
start my band Get Metals.
I thought you were trying to
Help.
call us some lamps.
They obviously look very, very secure, but is it like if I was to shoot out 2 chains, would it drop?
If you were to shoot them, yeah, and I might shoot. If it was, yeah.
And if I was to use singularity in that room, in that roof, yeah, at the
It might be
roof.
strong enough to
What if someone who
down,
could treat the
don't
ceiling
know.
like a floor was to cut all the chains and then you would whip its singularity out there and we could have a bunch of engines flying around pounding a Sari into pulp?
Yep, they're full home.
I bet you she's in on this. Or a slave, and either way her life is over.
Might destroy that cable.
It's a.
I'm willing to sacrifice that table
To murder all of these.
if it takes care of all of these opponents.
How many are in this room?
4, that's another 4, 8, 9, 10.
Okay.
That's a lot. And there are 4 of us.
They're also split too.
Yeah, but that means they've got good coverage.
Yeah, that's the problem. If they weren't a split, I could
I mean, when he started describing everything in here, I'm like, this is a firefight room. Look at all the cover here.
Yeah.
Right, so we're heading to 10.
Hitting the 10.
It's about there.
You know, it's sort of half joking about the whole poop clown.
We are. It's fine. We've got
If you
plans.
dress as a clown, then those who actually survive will start spreading rumours about the evil base clown that's hunting and killing them.
Now,
Thus spreading terror.
Are all the doors in that room unlocked? From what you can see. They're all unlocked. Cool.
Yep.
What was 12? It looks important.
Oh,
It's a vestibule.
yeah, so okay. Right, anyway, we're heading into 10, so we can head into 12.
Yeah.
Gotta get those vestibules! Have achievement unlocked. Explored vestibule.
Bought snacks.
Bring them back.
You're in a bathroom.
Oh,
Look for cameras.
Examine the toilets. I've always wanted to know
No,
what crooked
look, the
toilets.
toilet seat. Yep,
Yeah.
this camera.
They wouldn't put cameras in a bathroom, surely.
28.
You don't see any
What a
cameras.
waste of it.
Which means they're just well hidden.
So is there anyone else there?
Yeah.
There's 2 of you in the bathroom.
Yep, but what about, is there the door
There's
to
a
12?
suspicious
Is that locked or
helmeted
unlocked?
individual.
Unlocked.
Right, so I'll head out to 12.
Shut up!
Just go all the way around it, Ken. You deliberately put it here, so you would have to go through a vestibule. There's actually another vestibule.
Yes, shut up about the fucking vestibules. You're heading for one. It's a 9.
Yeah.
That's the one we want to go to.
The big vestibule.
The biggest vestibule.
Okay, so you're in the vestibule.
What's in the vestibule? I'm
It's
dying
like an
to know.
antechamber for the bathroom.
Yeah.
There's a couple of... There's like there is a water cooler. There's like a plant pot and some chairs.
Are there
Anything
many?
else you need to make rolls for?
I will.
Was there a person in there? Is there...
There's 2 people in there.
Is it us?
Yes.
I will get a glass of water.
Oh, come on.
And then drown yourself. Get what's under him! Anyway. Are the 3 doors... Obviously one is unlocked, the other 2 then.
The other
In
3.
the bathroom or the vestibule?
The vestibule.
There are 4 doors.
There's 4 doors.
Yeah, the other.
The
We
one
know
on the-
that
Yeah.
2 of them are unlocked because we walked through
The
one,
one on
and
the
the other one was
east side.
unlocked because it was in the other room. The other 2 are the only other ones I'm concerned about.
Is the one we want to go to unlocked?
The one on the heading east is locked.
Yes, I knew it would be.
Oh, you want me to pop that?
No, that's the one going down to the.
We want to go through the one heading west.
Dude,
What about the one going west?
do a camera
Oh.
check.
Yeah. Look.
Yeah,
Cameras.
camera check for a start. Have you got better?
27.
There's a camera on the south wall.
Central
Center.
room?
And if I was to get underneath it
Then you would be underneath
and
the
it couldn't
camera.
see me,
Not if you're directly under it.
Then I'm gonna go
You
directly-
wouldn't think so.
I'll go directly underneath it and put a disc on it.
Huh?
Wait, can it even see the east door before we start fucking with shit?
We're not going through the east.
Not
Uh,
yet.
West door,
Oh,
sorry.
west door.
From your guess, it can only see the one heading to the bathroom and then the one on heading back into the bar.
Yeah, but so we don't need to fuck with this camera if you're going through that west door.
What is the
I'd rather have the disc there.
You've only got so many discs.
I know I'm running out, but
We all have
Oh,
some.
mind you, he's
I've
got some.
yeah.
Give her a couple.
Well, we can do that while we're going through
Divert
the
them
hallway.
out.
Yeah.
Divvy them up.
Because ideally now we've got control of the armory. That camera there. What are the one? The door going west, is it locked?
The one heading west is not locked.
Huh.
No, they need access to get to the offices, I guess.
Oh, yes.
Well, we're going to head that way.
Yeah.
Is there any cameras
Is there a
in
camera down the hallway?
16.
21.
You can't see any. You can't see any cameras.
Right, then I'll get to
So we
the...
get a long corridor and then it makes a dog
Yep.
leg to the north.
Use my mirror to look around the corner.
Okay.
You're welcome.
20.
You see a locked door at the end of the hallway and door on the west wall.
Is it locked?
Not one on the west wall, but
That's the one you need to go to.
I know.
You should go to it. This is where it all falls apart.
I know.
I guarantee you. This is the bit right here.
So, we're gonna go into that room.
you go inside. Okay. It's a fairly large office.
Cameras.
Plants, computer terminals, desks, filing cabinets, a Batarian standing at a main computer terminal.
24.
17.
There's a camera on the south wall, just to the left of halfway.
Yep.
So it seems to be pointing mostly at the banks of computer terminals that are.
This is an office and a server.
So it doesn't see the doorways that we're at.
It doesn't. Yeah, you would surmise that it doesn't actually look at either doorway.
Right, is the door to their right locked or unlocked?
That is unlocked.
And I'm gonna go through it.
So there's only one Batarian in there.
So Batarian.
Does
is,
he look up, like narrow his eyes to see, like, that's weird that you're in here, or is he just like, oh,
He's wearing a business suit, of course.
Batarian in a business
He's
suit?
wearing armor.
Damn it.
That's a Batarian business suit!
That's racist.
What do you mean business?
Can I help you?
Just passing through.
No, just passing through. The vending machine it likes in the next one.
Huh. Okay.
That's such a good lie.
Yeah, that's why I'm just not even going to make you make a deception roll, because I'm just like, I like that too much.
To 9!
You guys would guess, though, that this would probably be the main office? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm wondering what a mercenary group needs so many computer banks for. What are they doing here? I need to know.
You'll
We
find
have
out
to get
soon.
information.
You won't be able to find out. They'll blow it all up.
No, I mean, I wouldn't let you guys find out. I'd go, oh, the scrolls are all on fire. Oh, it's
So you
terrible.
head into 9.
Yep.
Oh, you put them out with water, ruining the scroll.
Net
Vellum
20.
doesn't react well.
Net
with-
20.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, there is a camera, second tile from the right on the south wall.
Oh, so like, yeah. Cool.
In the
And that's-
vestibule.
And then...
Pointing at the door.
Wait, did I say... Sorry, third tile from the right.
That's not where I put them.
And then third tile from the left on the north wall as well.
Woo. And they're overlapping, aren't they?
Stephen got a net
20.
So I will say, you would guess, looking at it, that the one on the south wall pointing north would cover that north door.
Yep.
You'd imagine there'd be a very small gap and
Oh,
on
I
an
see it.
angle, and then the next one would cover the south door, but there'd be this very small gap in between.
So the question is, does the camera on the north, would it see the camera on
No.
the south?
No.
Right, then a disc is going on. Is there anyone else in the room? Obviously, with a 20, I would have seen that.
No.
No, then a disc is going on
Is
there.
there in fact a vending machine?
There is a
So,
That would have been a whole new lie.
Go get them big.
I will use the vending machine.
Okay,
so I'll put a disc
you
on.
get it back.
Enjoy that. It's the driest chocolate bar I can think of, apart from a flake. No Kipral syndrome
So
there.
you're putting an Atto disc on the
South camera.
south camera? Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
So you realise nothing happens to anything you put these discs on until
Hold
you
on,
tell
no, I
me.
know this. Right, so disc is on that one.
Yes.
Right, I'm gonna head.
How many Atto discs do you have?
We had 10.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just making sure that you're keeping
See,
track of
1,
it.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6 used so far.
We need to use 2 more.
Minimum. So you
One
know.
to get it like.
One to get the other camera.
Obviously, you don't want me permanently shutting down that camera. You only want it temporarily down so that you can get in the door.
North door is not locked, south door is, from what you can tell.
What?
The door to the security room is not locked.
Correct.
Trap! Trap! Such a trap! Right, Rosa, you've got the rocket launcher, right?
Yes.
Here's the plan. When they inform us of this, we're just gonna go out shooting dual-wheeled rocket launcher and some other gun. It'll be great. No, I'm joking. We're not going to do that.
Right, so I'm going to call low gain.
I was just about to leave for the longest time.
Oh, for the longest.
What do you need?
Disc 6. Temp.
Well, I mean, by this point, I realistically should be completely finished with the other ship.
Yeah.
But I'm guessing because we never cut to me, I've been about to leave, so I'm just sort of standing at the top of the ship.
We can now cut to
Or
him,
we can
'cause
cut to what happened.
It's now.
you.
Yeah.
Okay, so having not been informed anything about anywhere, I'm going to sneak out and follow their route, following them, because I'm back in time, I'm guessing, to get to the other ship, entryway.
Yeah.
And I'll be looking around to see if anyone will spot me, and then like ready to activate my tactical cloak should I need to.
There doesn't appear to be anybody down there.
Okay, keep in mind I'm aware of the camera and I'm keeping out of its range.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me know when I get to the ship then, or
Doesn't
spot a
take too
person.
long to get to the ship. I mean, it's right beside your one, so.
Okay, I'm going to take an extra good look around to make sure nothing can
You
see me.
I mean, you can use the bulk of the ship to block you
That's
from.
what I was trying to do here. Right, is the entrance to the ship locked?
The entrance to the ship is locked. Yes. I'm assuming are you?
I'm just going to put my head against the hull to see if I can hear anything going on inside.
Okay. Make a listen check.
They're good, huh?
Part of the joy about owning like your own dice and like getting special ones is watching them just betray you at every
Over
opportunity.
and
Betrayal.
13.
You don't hear anything.
Right, I'm going to try and pop the door.
So, just to clarify, I'm guessing you mean the main, because there are two doors. There's the big thing at the back with the.
Wait, that's
Okay.
open?
No, but I'm just saying there's
No,
that
I
one,
mean
and
like
then there's one
the
on the
person
south.
door.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's on
Or the
south.
Void Wraith door, they're not people.
That's on the south side of the.
Yeah.
Because this ship is facing the opposite of your one, just so you know, it's pointed towards the. Yeah.
Okay, well, cool. Right, a decryption check.
Oh, wait.
Sorry, what?
Just getting that for it.
A decryption check will get me to 33.
That's enough.
Well, the door just pops open. Cool.
Right, it's unlocked. It doesn't just pop by
Right.
itself.
I'm going to activate that program I made for slow open door.
Okay.
So it's quiet. It doesn't go.
Yeah, it doesn't hiss.
This one can only do it so quietly because it costs.
It is a main. Yeah. But it's quieter than normal. Alright. Enter. Close airlock door. Is there a porthole on the inside airlock door? Look in.
Spot check.
Look for cameras especially.
I almost want to say you succeeded seeing everything because I feel sorry for you.
It's a good roll.
Succeeds at saying anything.
It's an 18 on the
You
die.
don't see.
Plus
In
8.
your limited vision, you can see through a little porthole. You don't see any people or cameras.
I've
It
never
looks
seen
really
that
similar
happen.
to the
I'm not
interior-
playing with them. What a gibbon.
It looks really similar to the interior of your ship, except there isn't a Krogan with its whole face like
Fallen out.
leaking on the floor and
Ship's a lot cleaner than ours.
So, cuts back to our ship. This place is a bit. Whip!
Bleeding everywhere. I need its nuts. I need its quad. Is this door locked?
no.
Slow open program.
Again, it can only open so slowly because it's an interior.
Now I'm into the interior.
Yeah.
Now I look again for cameras and such.
Yeah.
That's not as good. 24.
There appears to be a camera in the center. It's more like a 360 degree, like spinning one.
Is it pointing at me right now, going beep, 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 beep?
No,
So it's pointing away.
it's just very slowly rotating. It's currently pointed away.
There's nothing else in the room that I could see that's in any way.
Nothing pertinent. Yeah.
Making note of its rotation, I keep myself out of its field of view. Now, what leads off from this room I'm in?
And there's the cargo, the main cargo area, the back, and then there'll be the cockpit at the front. It's the same design as
Hidden for the cockpit.
the one you're in. Yeah.
Door locked?
No.
No silent open here. I don't have time. That thing's
Well, you
turned
can.
that thing will turn
I mean,
again.
you wouldn't need much of a perception check. It's got a window.
Oh,
You
okay.
can see inside.
No one in there, right?
No.
Main computer locked.
Yes.
Hello, computer. Decryption is not good. Oh dear. Yeah, that can happen if I roll low enough, I think.
Okay.
I should have hit damping on it first so that doesn't happen if I fuck up. Which is just a thing that I can do. But didn't. Because I keep forgetting I have it. All the tech stuff's broken up into 4 different things, so you keep forgetting what you have. Whereas everything he does is just one thing.
And everything.
Biotics.
Everything mechanical is just under
Charge.
repair, which is really stupid because there's.
It's
nothing-
great if you're a crafter like me. Because is that repair? Yay! I win!
Welding, repair.
Repair.
It's all
Fabrication, repair.
If you're good at repair, you can do everything from inflating a bicycle tire to constructing a dreadnought.
What's going on? It's got Paragon and Renegade.
It does. Not that anyone earns terribly much in the way of Paragon around here.
Well, not after you murder innocent scientists.
It's not murder. It's expedience.
Innocent. Okay.
They were conducting
Illegal experiments. Yeah, as far as you know.
Certainly wasn't.
Anyway, sorry, I have to add some numbers together. So that is 25.
Do you have a mod that adds to that?
That is with my mod. I have a bad roll.
Not enough.
Oh.
But it's not enough that it. It's also not so low that it.
Ooh, this is more difficult than I thought. Damping.
Oh!
Yeah, see, that was a good thing I did that
It was
because
a
I
good
rolled
thing.
a 2. Although with my number, that's probably that's 19 with my number though, so it probably still wouldn't have. But I don't know.
Only a wub with your
Yeah.
score like that would result in an actionable.
Okay, so
Unless it's like luck out of Texas.
damping, because now I'm worried. I guess it's out. I'm such a clumsy futz today. It's exactly 30.
That's exactly what you need.
Okay, I'm going to friendly it up now that I'm in. Nat 20! Nat fucking 20! And the most unnecessary roll of my night!
That loves you.
A small tubular device comes out and grabs onto your cock and starts. No,
No, it does not! This isn't our other ship.
It's not. It's not.
I just said that to see his reaction. Oh my god.
May have gone too
no,
far in a few
that's-
places.
That's your ship. Yeah. Of course it is.
Okay, hello computer. What have you got? An audio or text interface here?
I'm just gonna check there's no VI or.
It can hear me though, right? If I give it a voice command.
Yes.
Okay, computer. Is there any security measures currently engaged on the ship?
Not anymore.
I wish to change the code for access and security on this ship.
Just waiting for your
Oh,
input.
I'll input a code. Do you want to know the code? Do I have to specify it? I mean, I did that other one time, but
Yeah, it's up to you.
yeah, I'll right.
Just a time sync. You guys will probably be in the bar.
Right. Now, let's have a look at what information you have. Give me an index of what's on the computer. What information do they have on this?
It's mostly basically just got a bunch of flight data. So most of it's
Copy.
pretty much like
Copy.
from here to Omega, from here to Ilium, from here to some other place, blah blah blah.
Complete flight log copy. I want to know everywhere this has been.
Move the lost place.
Yeah.
Last place it went was in the
Because that's where the scientists always go.
Before that.
here.
Before that. First unique name. Is it by any chance like that?
Tarshan at one point.
That's good to know.
Does the Sentinel delete its flight data as it goes? Like, have you got it set up to do that?
It does it at certain points.
Oh, okay.
It's part of its ridiculously paranoid security feature. But we do need some flight logging,
Yeah.
so it like, keeps it to a point.
I mean, everywhere you've been, still in the you've got the actual galaxy.
Yeah.
Star chart.
Yeah, we don't erase that.
If
That's
someone
expensive.
tries to hack the computer straight away, it's gone.
Yeah, pretty much. If someone who wasn't cleared to access it, it doesn't even wait for a passcode. It's like, you're not supposed to be doing this. Self-delete. Which I'm expecting to happen the second we try and get ourselves a Reaper. I wanted one as a gun, but he wouldn't let me attach
you
a pistol
wanted one-
grip to Sovereign.
That's because someone hasn't come along yet, Dinkus.
It's still here, floating around in
You haven't
space!
come across it. It hasn't been discovered.
There's this thing called metagame.
Yeah, there are places we could go and
This
know.
wrong thing.
I'm talking like that's the only thing holding
Okay,
you back.
right. Does this have a link to the base? Like, for
It
exchanging
has a
data?
communications link.
Oh.
But
It doesn't have like a data link?
no.
That would have been handy. Does it by any chance have any like personal logs or anything from the crew that might have like security codes and things for the base in it?
No.
Manifests for previous cargo?
There probably would have been some.
Just
Yeah,
no- I'll
like
just
that
note-
would have been tied to the, largely tied to the, well, not tied directly, but you could link it up with the
Copy, link.
transit data. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, because that could be important. I won't ask you for it, but I just want to know that so we can maybe use it as part of the research project when we're trying to trace their movements, because their commodities might be important in tracing down what they need for. Like, if they've got a bunch of stuff for a high G world, then we know they're operating in a high G world. So I'll just note that down, that we have that. Even though I won't ask you for it now because I know you don't have it.
I don't know.
Because why would you? That's just stupid. Over planning. Okay, right now that I have this, does it keep a log of what that camera records?
Yeah, it's actually, you would know now that it wouldn't have mattered if you'd even been caught by that camera, because that camera only feeds into the security system of the ship itself. There's no external link to the base. So it's basically just so that and you can control it while it rotates gradually anyway, you can control its
Nice.
thing. So it's basically just a security camera so that who's ever in the cockpit can keep an eye on the...
Okay, but sort of like, you know, can I wind back the logs and see like maybe who the previous group of people were? Like, was there a Krogan and a
Oh,
Sar?
it doesn't have a recording or anything.
Oh, okay, so it's just a live feed camera. I'm taking that.
Good to have.
Well, give me the shit.
Well,
that's
that
all.
too.
Don't joke.
But at the very least,
You will
No,
know.
we're more ship merchants than anything else right now.
There's also determined there's a second one that's obviously linked into the cargo hold.
Oh, what's in there? I'll just have a look.
Empty.
Okay. Okay, cool. Right, I'm locking down all the doors on this ship completely and securely, and then I'm going to go back to our ship.
You're locked down. Or locked down. I know what you're
You know, when you have the access code to open the door, it's not locked to you.
Facetious.
That would work if, like, say, some Ponzi paladin was to say, I securely lock all the room and put bars on the doors and I throw the key down the down the Dunnikin. You're locked in. Oh shit! Scribbles, go get the key.
He needs
No.
experience.
The thing is, he wouldn't even need to throw the key away because he'd forget where to put the key.
And you're never getting Wizard's key, so you just take a random object and go, now it's the key. There you go.
You both got Lee with us.
That's okay as fuck.
We had Lee.
Yeah.
It was easy.
Yeah, it's easy.
A medium easy though.
It wasn't easy enough for him to show up every time.
No, there's a little modicum of bitterness about that, right?
When your party loses the
The thief.
The thief.
The
Oh, one
only
off.
thief.
The one and only door opener and trap finder.
Literally 3 times now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That position is cursed.
Anyway, okay, so you wander back and go back to your. You
No,
guys-
I securely and
Yeah.
carefully,
Yes.
avoiding detection at all costs, go back to the ship, and then I open the. When I get back to the ship, I go up, I open the door, and I don't walk through it immediately, and I say, "It's me, don't shoot."
lowers gun.
Then I walk in.
That was a bazooka.
She has one.
Didn't give it to me, so technically we didn't bring it with us.
It's in my bag. Under everything we need for this mission, includes a rocket launcher.
Okay.
Do we have just the miscellaneous equipment bag on this one too?
Yeah.
It just has everything in it.
It's my personal bag,
Oh.
but
Yeah.
I'm not stealing Dellen's bag.
Yes, your human
Wasn't
appears
us.
to be war painted with Krogan blood.
Having fun?
Yeah. Yeah. Good to
Oh!
go.
Ooh, we should have verticalized that to store its precious fluids. Now how am I supposed to make Rokag blood pie?
What?
You want to eat, don't you?
Not a Krogan.
Too bad.
What did you get last night?
They make the best jerked meats.
What about that random animal we found?
Don't talk about that random animal. That random animal.
I don't know what this is, but I'm sick of eating it.
None of us ate it. The Krogan
I'll help her
ate it.
clean up until I'm called by those yutzes.
Okay, you're called by those yutzes.
Oh, I guess you'll have to clean up on your own. I gotta take this important call. Yes, hello.
Slosh.
Disc 6.
Not responding.
No response. Checking all discs. Oh, it's a distance thing, isn't it?
Yeah. What was the closest one? Was the one when
One.
you first entered?
I've numbered them in order of
On
placements.
yeah.
You could probably pick up one, and that's about it. Because that's on the first door.
Wait, how big are the squares here?
5 foot.
5 foot. How does this thing work for 100 yards? Okay, I'm in our ship, which is on the top of the base.
Which is in the top of the base.
Okay. Hang on a minute.
The ship's in the bottom of the base. You guys are on the top of it. Yeah. You're on the second floor. He's on the
No,
first.
I mean at the top of the map.
Oh, top of the map. So yes.
Okay, right. I leave the ship again. I go back down to the south thing. Go past their ship. I
Mm-hmm.
wonder if I could use their ship's communication system to boost the. No, I'd have to boost the disc.
Because remember when you were first using the metal, it had to be on the floor under the.
Yep. I remember that they have a severe range limitation
Yes.
that I was going to increase at some point, but never did. With a more expensive transmitter.
Number 4 is a loading bay, so if that door's open, you could hide behind a crate or something, and that would get you pretty close.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm heading down to that door, and I'm looking around for persons.
Others still in the loading bay. Looking around for persons.
I'm still in the hangar.
Sorry,
Yes.
hangar. Sorry. Yeah. You still don't see anybody in the hangar.
Loading bay door open.
It's not open, but it's unlocked.
Peek in. Slow open. Peek in. Look around. Mirrors. Camera. Lots of big crates everywhere to hide behind.
There's a lot of crates in here, so that's going to make it hard for you to determine what where people are, because they could be hidden from view by the crate. But what was your role? For?
Motion detector check.
Okay. What's your spot roll?
Nat
Oh, I got-
20.
Nat 20. Okay.
That could have been the hacking roll. But no!
That could also be the hacking roll.
It won't be. I've had 2 20s tonight. That's above
There
average.
is. You're peeking in. You see on the north wall to your left. You see the camera looking down, looking southward. There's a terminal at the
Camera
end.
looking south so it won't see me.
On the northwest corner. There is a terminal there.
Mm-hmm.
You can see. You really shouldn't be able, but because you got a nat 20. You're also using a radar. There's movement. You can pick up 4 for, I suppose, people of some kind, for movement of some kind.
Well, I'm not hiding in here.
Behind, there's a bunch of crates basically to your right, and you figure that they're moving around behind them, but they're pretty tall, so...
I mean,
Actually, you'd just be able to make out the head of an Asari behind one of the lower
Right,
ones.
I'm going to pull back out and slow close door.
I'm trying to stand on the ceiling and.
No, I'm not, because, believe it or not, the glowing orange Omni tool and the noises of hacking might be slightly detectable.
Just a wee bit.
Hence the atoll. Okay, I'm going to try again from the, just like hugging the wall down here.
Okay.
I'm just going to try, can I get to disc 6? Actually, if I could get to disc 1, I should be able to. The ranges are pretty good.
The door, yes, you can just get, if it's on the door, you can just get to the one on the door, but not the one on the oh, wait, you don't have one on the...
we don't have one on the door, we have
It's
one
on the camera.
It's on the camera.
So you need like 10 more feet.
Fine, okay, so the door way over on the west side that leads to the hallway.
Yes, okay, I see the one.
Unlocked, right?
Unlocked, yes.
Slow open a little bit and have a look down the hall.
Wait, which one is this one?
The one at the ground floor.
Ground floor,
To the
far
left.
west.
The
This
corridor-
one here.
Oh,
The corridor.
Yeah. Because if there's no one in this corridor, then he can just
I
hack all
see.
the cameras from it.
yeah. And there's no one down there.
Cameras. I've got an 18 on the spot.
Can't see any cameras.
Look straight up, just in case there's one on the wall above the door.
Nope.
Right. Because that's what I'd do. Right, I'll walk partway down the corridor and try again.
Okay.
Okay, what do you want done with this?
Loop.
I can only loop it while I'm here, and I'm in the middle of a corridor, so I may have to leave quickly.
Well, the door into the security room's unlocked.
Oh, okay. I'll access the camera through the atoll disk. Do I need to roll at all to do that?
No, you're in range.
I will record its feed for about 30 seconds.
Okay.
Then I will make a loop out of that and play it back through its output. And then I will cut its feed, its receiving feed. So now it's only projecting a loop to. Okay, you should
Oh,
be.
you'll need to roll if you want to cut its speed. You'll need to roll for that.
I don't want to cut its feed to the security thing. I want to replace my loop with
Yeah.
what it's seeing.
Yes,
So I want
yeah.
to basically
Slice it.
neutralize the.
Yeah, we'll need to make a roll to do that.
Oh my god!
What the fuck?
At 20.
Again!
There you go.
We're so fucked.
Seamless. I'm not even going to make a perception check on the guy who's watching.
See,
the footage.
everything we want to do in this room is now fucked and doomed.
Yeah.
Oh my god, replacing that red dye is the best thing I've ever done. Okay.
You somehow know that that's seamless. You're like, I feel
Well,
like
it's a
that's
static image, it should be.
Yeah.
It's like, how can he notice? Okay. Yeah, okay, it's looped.
Right. We're gonna breach. We're gonna breach. We're gonna breach.